Yo, what is up everyone, Jay here with another Fire Emblem Heroes reaction video to this year's first summer banner, and it has some characters that are very popular, and it's Three Houses Summer again, to no one's surprise, but it's not entirely Three Houses, which is nice. It's also mixed with Tellius. So the first character on the banner is the leader of the Blue Lions himself, Summer Dimitri. So this is going to sell, I mean this banner is going to sell like hotcakes. So here he is, Summer Dimitri as a Axe Cavalry unit, and he's insane. Everybody on the banner is insane. Not only in the art department, but also in the skill department and weapon department. So he comes with Unyielding Ore. This gives him Canto, because why not? Canto Rem +1 gives him -1 cooldown, +5 to all stats if he's alive, and also the Brave effect if the foe has a bonus, or if he has greater than or equal to the foe speed +10. So that is very strong weapon. Having the Brave effect is insane. We know how strong Brave weapons can be, you know, being able to quad, and of course, you know, Bridal Catria terrorizing Aether Raids and stuff. So, you know, we all know how strong the Brave effect is, and the fact that he has this with all the other effects is really good. He comes with Glimmer, and of course he's going to be a really good user of Gale Force. And he comes with Attack Speed Catch 4, Atrocity, because why not? Carry on the PRF of his legendary. And Atrocity is the Omni Pulse Smoke with the true damage. So it's really good, and he comes with Speed Defense Menace. So very straightforward, but very strong for Dimitri, and he's definitely going to be one of the best Axe Cavalry units in the entire game. So very strong. And you know, the speed +10 might seem like a lot, but like, he's gonna have so much speed defense menace, attack speed catch, +5 in his weapon, then the Omni Smoke afterwards. So Dimitri's no joke. Nobody on this banner is a joke. So they really went all out on this banner, and you'll see as we keep going forward. So that is Summer Dimitri. You know, he's one of the most popular characters in Fire Emblem and Three Houses, of course. So definitely going to be seeing a lot of +10 Summer Dimitris. And next is my girl, Summer Micaiah. So if you guys know me, Radiant Dawn was my very first Fire Emblem game, so I've always had a soft spot for Micaiah. And in the silhouette, it was pretty obvious it was going to be her, and it ended up being her, and I love the swimsuit for her. It's definitely very fitting for her. And she's a colorless cavalry mage. So Micaiah has a mage version for almost every weapon type, or movement type, sorry, except for armored, which is crazy. So there she is. She's looking amazing as usual. And Sold isn't here to accompany her, sadly, but there's another Tellius character. We'll see later. So she comes with Moonlight Drop. This weapon is insane. So it gives her -1 cooldown, and also the dual effectiveness, because every single Micaiah has dual effectiveness. It wouldn't be a Micaiah alt without the dual effectiveness. And she initiates combat is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants attack res +6 to unit during combat, and then also more effects based on the value of the unit's res minus the foe's resistance. So another one of these stat check effects. So if her resistance is greater than or equal to 5, and if it's less than or equal to 14, she makes a guaranteed follow-up attack. Now that's a very specific condition. You have to be between those two thresholds, but won't be that hard, honestly. She gets a guaranteed follow-up attack, which is going to be nice. And then also, if it's greater than or equal to 15, she attacks twice. So even if you go over this threshold, you're still going to get a Brave Weapon effect, which is really good. And she's going to have high resistance, because every single Micaiah has high resistance as usual. So that is a very strong weapon. Keeping up the trend of the Brave weapons on these units is insane. So Maiden Solace, she comes with that. That's also on her legendary version. And this weapon I kind of wish was on her legendary version, honestly, because her legendary version didn't have the -1 cooldown, and this is the first Micaiah finally with a -1 cooldown in her weapon. So that is going to be really good. And she comes with Moonbow, Attack Res Catch 4, and Prescience. That also is on her legendary. So she doesn't come with any new skills in terms of inheritables, but and you know, Micaiah pretty much does the same thing as she always does, being a mage tank or just nuking. And this Micaiah is no different. So that is Micaiah. I'm glad, you know, even though she has a lot of alts, I still love Micaiah. Like I said, I have a soft spot for her. So I guess I can't be nothing else but happy for her. Even though everybody on this banner has a lot of alts. But next unit on the banner is Summer Claude. So the leader of the Golden Deer, my boy Claude. I really like Claude. He's the house I played in Three Houses, the guy I picked, and he is a Blue Dagger flying unit. And the crazy part about this is he's the demote. He is the 4-star demote with Fallen Star and Speed Defense Ryan, and also Pure Earth weapon. So usually with seasonal demotes, they usually have an inheritable weapon, but not with Claude, because, you know, Three Houses and the main lords, you know, they get all the attention. So like I said, they busted out all the big guns on this banner in terms of art, in terms of characters, and now of skills. So Frozen Delight here gives him Kanto, because why not? Gives him -1 cooldown, and if he initiates combat or is within 2 spaces of an ally, he gets attack speed +6. And also, if he initiates combat and the total bonuses on himself plus the total penalties on the foe is greater than or equal to 12, he attacks twice. So another Brave Dagger effect, or Brave Weapon effect. And of course, the normal effect that the dagger has with debuffs. So this Frozen Delight weapon is insane. He does look simple because he's the demote, but he's no joke. He's easily probably the best seasonal demote ever, or just demote in general. 4-star demote ever, honestly. Because he has a Brave Dagger, he has Fallen Star, and Speed Defense Ryan. So very similar to his legendary version, of course, except this version is a blue dagger. So yeah, that's Summer Claude. Insanely good demote, and definitely going to be a merch project for a lot of people because he's the demote, so you can definitely +10 him in about 300 or so orbs if you really wanted to. So that is Claude, my boy Claude, getting ultra good treatment being a demote, and it's going to be nice for all the Claude fans because they don't have to spend as much orbs trying to +10 him. So yeah, that is Summer Claude, an insanely good demote unit, and there he is throwing the treat after eating it. So the next unit on the banner, the last 2 units on the banner, the Harmonic hero of this summer banner, Harmonic Altina and Edelgard, or should I say Edelgard and Altina. So this is a pairing I definitely did not expect, and you know, it makes sense because they're both empresses and, you know, religious stuff, so it kind of makes sense from that regard. But I definitely didn't expect Altina because she already was on a Harmonic. She already has a Harmonic with Sanaki, so the fact that she's on another one is insane because she's the only character so far that has appeared on 2 Harmonics. And then for the duo side, Ephraim is the only character that's appeared on 2 duos, so that's a little fun fact for you. So here they are. They have an amazing art. Like I said, everybody's art here is amazing. Edelgard looks, she definitely rocks that one-piece swimsuit. And then Altina here with the hat is definitely really cute, and also the little sword float she has are really adorable. So yeah, this is actually a pretty cute pairing, really cute. I just wonder if we're ever going to get a summer pairing with 2 guys in it. Or at least one that isn't just 2 girls, maybe. Like Marth and Sheeta was a dream of mine, but that obviously got shot down last year with Plumeria. But anyway, so Summer Edelgard and Altina, they are a sword armor unit this time, which is actually pretty unique because there isn't that many sword armors. That class is not very congested at all. There's only like a handful of them in the game, actually. So they are pretty insane. So let's go over their kit. Regal Sunshade, this gives her -1 cooldown, and also the mini Spendthrift effect if she's alive, basically, granting +6 attack and -6 attack debuff during combat, and also reduces damage because damage reduction, why not? Just flat 40% damage reduction on the first attack. And then also, if there are X or more units or foes within 3 columns or 3 rows centered on Edelgard, they attack twice. So that is a very spacious and generous range, 3 rows and 3 columns. And if there are X or more units, so they specify here in the parentheses. So if X 1 when there are less than or equal to 2 foes on the enemy team, X equals to 2 when there are 3 to 5 foes, and then X equals 3 when there are greater than or equal to 6 foes. So basically what this is saying, even though it can kind of be confusing, and I was kind of confused at first, but basically I think what they're saying is that depending on how many, you know, because not every mode in the game has you facing the same amount of opponents. So like rival domains, there's a lot more units you face compared to arena where you're only facing 4. So they're basically saying if it's within 3 to 5, then that means there has to be 2. So if there's 3 to 5 foes you're facing, then there has to be 2 within the 3 columns and rows. And then if there's only less than or equal to 2, then there has to be at least 1, and so on and so forth. So I'm pretty sure that's what it means for the Brave effect. So a very strong weapon. It's pretty simple, but it's very strong because Brave weapon effects, like I keep saying, are insanely good, and the fact that everybody on this banner has it is wild. And of course, Edelgard, you know, having the 3 rows and 3 columns is not going to be very hard for her. So very strong weapon. Comes with Glimmer, attack defense ideal 4, just like her fallen version, Raging Storm, just like her legendary version. As you can see, all the 3 houses leaders are keeping their PRFB skills. And then Assault Troop 3. So this is a new skill, and I like this because it grants charge, and this charge effect basically gives you up to 3 spaces in any card direction if your HP is at 100, or if there's a foe within 3 columns or 3 rows. So this really synergizes well with her sword. So 3 columns and 3 rows condition again, and then you can also move, extra movement, and then have the Brave effect, which is insane. So very good, and this skill is pretty sure inheritable because it has a 3 at the end of it. So Assault Troop is going to be really interesting. I wonder what the restrictions are going to be on it, if it's going to be only available for melee armors, or if it's available for any type of other unit. I hope only armors, honestly. But yeah, if it's available for Winter Marathon, I might have to pull for them. I don't know. I gotta say Orbs, but Assault Troop 3 is definitely an interesting choice, and I like the charge effect. So it's basically like a better odd Tempest or even Tempest, but it's also allowed on armor units because armor units can't get Tempest skills. So yeah, Assault Troop is definitely interesting, and yeah. So Raging Storm is going to be really good because they can also run Gale Force as well and Heavy Blade and just be really, really strong. It's not going to be very, very hard to trigger Heavy Blade for them because they have all the attack debuffs, attack defense ideal. I mean, you can just replace A with Heavy Blade 3 or 4 and you're set to run like a double Gale Force movement because Raging Storm gives her another move. So yeah, Summer Edelgard here is pretty crazy. And also having the Brave effect. And you can obviously make her a near save tank. We'll have to see what her stats. Actually, I think they do show her stats. But you can obviously make her a save tank, but maybe save tanking isn't the best for her because she has that Brave effect. I mean, she can obviously Brave in the enemy phase. As you can see, she has really low speed. Yeah, she can definitely save tank. What am I talking about? She's really, really slow. Yeah, 17 base speed. Yeah, you can definitely save tank, but the Assault Troop is definitely really interesting with her weapon, and the charge effect is really cool. So yeah, that is basically Summer Edelgard and Altina. As you can see, there's the charge effect giving her 3 spaces of movement, which is crazy. And you know, having that movement is nice because, you know, units like Legendary Azura and Desert Azura, they can't buff armor units. They can't buff the armor allies movement like that. So the Assault Troop is really, really cool. So yeah, that is Summer Edelgard and Altina. And their Harmonized skill isn't that crazy, which I'm kind of glad about because they already have enough. So the Harmonized skill basically just gives them attack +6 and bonus doubler to herself and their allies for 1 turn. So really, really good unit for sure, and definitely pretty unique when it comes to armors because, you know, if you guys know the meta, most armor is going to run save skills, but Edelgard here doesn't have to be like that. She can definitely be a Gale Forcer, and the charge effect in her Cease skill is definitely really cool. So I like how that they didn't make her just a, you know, typical save tank. So I really like that, at least about making her an armor unit. So that's really cool, and their art again is amazing. I definitely didn't expect Edelgard to rock a one piece so well, but she definitely does. So yeah, everybody rocks their swimsuits really well here. So yeah, that is the banner pretty much, and of course the paralog story is coming up, and the free unit, the Tempest Trial unit, is Alencia. So Summer Alencia is here. I'm really excited for it because I like Alencia a lot. She's a pretty popular character, and I'm glad she's getting another alt here. And this time she's a blue bow flyer, which is really unique. There isn't that many. I mean, colored daggers and colored bows in general aren't very common compared to regular bows, obviously. So the fact that Claude is a blue one and also Alencia is really cool. And Alencia is going to be free, so I can't wait to see her art. As of me making this video, we don't have the art yet, but it'll be revealed at reset, and hopefully she has some decent skills. So definitely could be a popular merge project. And you know, blue bows, like I said, very rare, and the only other free-to-play blue bow we have is Daniel, and that's it. And he's infantry, so we don't have many. Like anytime we get a ranged flyer, it's really cool. So that is Summer Alencia and the 3 houses plus Tellius banner. So let me know what you guys think down below if you do comment. I think the banner, even though I didn't really want 3 houses summer to happen again because we've had it for the past 2 years, I can't be mad because the art is amazing. I really like the art, and you know, I can't be mad either because I already have my favorites with their summer alts. As you guys know, Summer Lind, she's my profile picture on YouTube, and of course Summer Sheeta, who I'm saving for. So this banner is definitely tempting to pull for in terms of fodder and art, but I gotta resist because I want the +10 Summer Sheeta. And of course there's still the second summer banner, so if your favorite character isn't here, there's still hope for the second one. So that's the nice thing about summer banners, there's always the next time. So yeah, I'm gonna be interested to see what they'll release in July for the next summer banner. So that is this first summer banner. Definitely really insane. It's definitely one of the strongest. I think it might be the strongest seasonal banner we ever gotten, honestly, just from a pure, you know, demote standpoint, and the fact that everybody has brave weapons. And obviously Micaiah is not going to do anything different really to all our other versions, but still really strong. And I like that they made her a cavalry unit, just like my girl Summer Lind, who is also a colorless, but obviously she's not that strong. But cavalry summer dagger units are definitely, or cavalry summer units are very common. So I'm not surprised Micaiah is a cavalry unit this time. But yeah, that's my overall thoughts on the summer banner, guys. Let me know what you guys think down below if you comment. Wish you luck summoning, because there's going to be a lot of people summoning on this banner for sure. All the lovers of Edelgard and Dimitri and Claude for sure. So this banner is going to make bank for Intelligent Systems, let me tell you that. There's no doubt in my mind. But I hope the next banner has some type of Shadow of Valentia or Juggernaut character, because those are the only 2 games, the only 2 Fire Emblem continents or worlds that don't have any summer alts. So I'm glad that Arcanea has a couple, so I really hope Valencia or JoJo gets it, because you know they don't have any, so everybody else has it. Even Heroes has a lot, so hopefully next time we'll get some JoJo or Valencia. But that is the Three Houses Telly's banner. Again, thank you guys so much for listening to me ramble, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Please stay safe out there and have a good summer. Peace out.